Which one?
The guy, Oscar.
I know not of this man.
Guy. He's literally in the boom.
They know him.
I mean,
You
he was
should be
there.
alright.
Like, is he fucking crazy?
Do you know this person?
It is very common that those who receive your mark accompany them.
No, well, that was just one of the guys that was there when that happened, so.
What mark?
Did you get one? Miss Lady person?
I asked you first, what mark?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't. It's just like an N or some shit.
Alright.
The dude was like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson, alright? This is the lesson, and then this is to make sure that no one else fucks with you. And I was like, no, thanks, I'm good. And he was like, no, this is mandatory. And I was like, oh, wonderful, that's great. I love mandatory things. That's always fun.
My condolences.
Fun. Thanks, they mean a lot.
Should have been cleverer.
Okay, now I said, what about you, Miss Lady?
I know.
Hmm? Say again?
I said I know.
You know about the mark?
Indeed, and I know that you asked.
Oh, I get. Okay, you're not giving me an answer. I get it.
Oh, really? Really should have been cleverer.
No, yeah. I'm just shaken up. All right. You're still mad that I was watching you from a bush? I didn't even hear what you were saying. I was too far away. Okay.
Oh no, this isn't me
I'm going
mad.
to urinate.
You're not mad?
No. Your answer was suitable.
What?
Your answer to my question. Yes, it satisfied me. I believed you were telling the truth. Therefore, it is done.
I was asking you if you had one too, and then you said I know, and then I didn't know if you were not just
No,
gonna
you
say it because it
said
was like
a moment ago if I was still mad at you.
No, but before that, and then I thought maybe you were mad about the stalking from, not stalking, that's such a strong word, the looking from the bush at a very far distance.
No, I am not mad, and no, I have no intention of answering your question.
I'll just take that as a yes then.
So who gave you your lesson?
Some guy named Ace. He
And
wasn't
what?
too mean about it, so I guess that's good.
We should carry on.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was only going to ask how it went, but you answered.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of nice. So it could have gone worse. But at the same time, it's not, great.
Surprising.
Wandered quite far.
Seems a handful of them have ears.
You, have a name, Miss Lady? Person? Woman? No.
You can call me Violet.
Violet, that's a wonderful.
Not
Not
at
like
all
the
like the
flower.
flower.
Like the color?
Quite.
You don't like choke people out, do you? You're not gonna say something like sumo wrestling, like I'm called Violet by the color of people's faces when I choke them out.
Perhaps now I will.
Well, I'm glad I could help you on your journey to. I'm sorry.
More violence.
I said the same thing to him. Yeah. It's been like 2 months since I've actually talked to people, and I think I'm not exactly hitting all the social cues.
You're fine.
Okay, that's good to know.
Such isolation can do strange things to people.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, now look at me. I'm friends with some fucking Legion people and met some weirdo cultists, and now I'm here with you people. It's been an interesting day.
Cultists and us. Do tell.
Okay, well, it starts when I woke up this morning. I didn't know where I was, so I was like, let me continue my daily routine of walking.
Weapon out.
So I did. And then eventually I walked into, there was like a big sign, and I didn't really understand what it said, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep going. And then I was maybe like 4 hours later, I'm still walking, nobody in sight, and I get to this town, don't remember what it's called, like Glansky or Glonsky, I don't fucking know, but you know, I walk in there, and I'm at this little big church thing.
Come on. Big church thing.
Yeah, the little big church thing, and I shoot a shot off because a zombie came up into my face, and I panicked a little bit, and I was like, okay, and then I heard a whistle, and I was like, they don't whistle, so I got a little spooked, and I walked into the field, and then I just saw a bunch of people just coming out of the woodwork, like a bunch of ants, and I was like, okay, that's slightly alarming, so I went out of town, I didn't stalk them from a bush, I just shot zombies, and one of the guys came over and was talking and saying something about blah blah blah, and I was like, alright, deal, okay, cool, and he asked me, he was like, you want to meet our leader Coniferous, or Conervous? It starts with a C, I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. And there's a person right there. Wow, that's a small world.
Take these if you can.
Okay. Right. So, I meet the Coniferous guy. I don't know if he was named that because of like a tree or something, or what's going on. But, oh hey, that's actually, wait a minute, this is the town where this is the town. This is
Yes,
it.
it
I remember
is.
that. It's that big church over
Lysinka.
there. Right. Well, it was over here, and then I met them, and then he was a little bit weird. You know, I thought he was like a police officer or something like that, but turns out he just studied the mind and shit, and he's like a leader type, I guess. I don't know. Right. So I met these guys, and they brought me to their home, because I told them I'm a traveler looking for a purpose and all that shit, and then it was like, they brought me up there, and I was like, oh, this is cool, and they asked me if I wanted to do, like, something with their little trade thing that they were trying to set up or whatever, to create, like, world peace and unity and all that stuff, so I said, oh, I
You
don't
sound
know, that
rather
kind of stuff's
cynical
not really
about
for
all that stuff. Oh, it's not for you.
me. I'm not, like, if I'm being honest, the girl, I forget what her name was like Liv or something like that, she asked me, she was like, how would you describe yourself? And I honestly, I said lazy. You know why? Because I don't mind, you know, like, physical exercise, so I'm not, like, physically lazy. It's just I don't want the responsibility of world peace, or protecting people because he was going on his spiel about, oh, you gotta protect these people, you gotta make sure nothing happens to them. And it's like, I'm not, that's like my father telling me about responsibility and reminding me to feed the dog so it doesn't die. And I'm not ready for that responsibility because that's a lot of dogs.
I might be capable of liking this one a little bit, Jiri.
I don't know.
Am I likable? That's good to hear. I thought I lost my
Don't
touch
let it
after
get
like
to your
3
head.
months. Nope. Yes, ma'am. Of course.